Well, some new developments in the battle over congestion pricing. A federal judge will hold a hearing at 3 p.m. Friday on New Jersey's request to block the plan from taking effect.
Now, this comes just 4 days before congestion pricing is set to begin. And as we approach the start date, we've been looking at how this is going to affect the different boroughs.
All right, tonight, Fox 5's Jodi Goldberg takes us to Long Island to show us what people there have to say about it.
From Plainview,
it's just too much money,
to Port Jefferson,
we have no choice.
People we spoke with who work in and visit the city agree come Sunday, congestion pricing will only complicate things.
It's significant in terms of how much money you're paying.
I'm going to go out of my way to see my son in the city.
Abe prefers driving over taking the train every other week when he visits his son on the Upper West Side.
It's more convenient, and you have more flexibility with your time.
Now he'll have to tack on a toll and an extra 30 minutes to his trip as he plans on principle to go around the congestion pricing zone.
I'm going to have to take the long route, go way up north to come back down.
Officials don't expect to see that big of a change in traffic from Long Island or an uptick in ridership. That's because they say 80% of people who work in the congestion pricing zone from out here already take the train.
The reason for that is it's very expensive to drive. It's already very expensive between the gas, the tolls, and the parking in the city. So the people who will continue to drive can afford to do so.
But it's not a matter of affordability for everyone. Andy DeSimone says he'd save if he could, but with rotating shifts and oftentimes early starts, many times he has no choice but to drive.
Depending on what time we show up at location, if it's early, we'll drive because you can't take the train because the first one leaves at 4:30 out of Stony Brook, and it's just not going to get me there at 6 o'clock.
Retired correctional officer John Bianco worked the opposite shift and had the same problem.
I worked 3 to 11, and then I get stuck till 2 in the morning. There's no train home at 2 a.m.
Bianco's lucky he no longer has to leave Long Island, but for everyone else who still has to commute, get ready to ride the railroad. Otherwise, the cash is coming out in the congestion pricing zone. Jodi Goldberg, Fox 5 News.